Yo! What up, everybody? It's your boy Casket King here, back at it again with another live stream, and I'm here with some very good friends of mine.
Yeah.
So, how's everyone doing?
I'm alive against all odds.
Awesome.
Um, Casket, did you hear about the new Bigfoot that has entered the United States?
The Sank Squatch, yes. Yes, I have heard about it.
Have you made preparations?
No, I haven't.
If you had to be connected to an IV and the new Bigfoot came into your community and you didn't have the IV nearby, what would you do?
I don't understand your question, man.
Like you're in a bad situation where you need to be connected to this IV bag. But the new Bigfoot has entered your local community, so you can't get the IV bag. How would you fight against the new Bigfoot
Dude,
to
I ain't
get
gonna
to the
fight
IV
Bigfoot.
bag?
He's probably as strong as a gorilla. He'd rip my arm out of the socket and wouldn't even give a fuck.
What would you do if you were in that situation then? Because you need the bag.
A fucking die, I guess.
What are these new things I've seen lately, like these little crowns that will go into the YouTube chat
Some
section?
new YouTube thing.
What is it? What does it
Oh
mean?
man, I
Because
really
some people
cracked
get
my
different
lip
crowns.
really bad.
You cracked your lip
Yeah, I got really dry and cracked.
doing what?
I don't know. Scabbed over.
Yeesh. Alice, do you know about the cracked lip or the YouTube crowns?
No. I never watched live streams.
Hold on, I have to turn off my
Dang.
video for a moment.
I think is your lip bleeding?
No, I have to do something real quick. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, this is not a good time.
Alright,
Alice,
there
can
we
you
go.
talk about
I'm back.
is back?
What am I talking about?
I was gonna say if you could talk about like um either Gremlins or Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my full opinion on the movie Gremlins. I watched the movie like either 1 or 2 years ago with Gaskin. We never watched the second
Wow.
one. I still need to watch the second movie of Gremlins.
Wait, we watched
And
Gremlins? I don't remember this.
we watched Gremlins. We did it in like near Halloween, like either last year or 2 years ago.
Gosh, I don't remember this at
What did
all.
Casket think? He doesn't remember. What did he think of the movie when you were watching it together?
He enjoyed it. I think we were watching it. We got to that scene where it like I was not expecting the fact that how this works. I thought that they all became evil. I didn't understand that. Oh no, it's just some of them that become evil. The main guy continues to be good. And I was like, oh, I didn't think this is how the movie would play out. I thought that everybody was going to become evil.
Oh, is this? Oh, I'm so
We said
sorry.
at the time, oh, we need to watch the second movie, and at the end we didn't do it.
Yo,
Alice,
I
what do
want to
you
give a
think of the
shout
scene
out to our first viewer. What's up?
I think that's me, Casket.
Well, what's up, man?
Yo, what up, Casket?
What up, historian?
Have you eaten cereal in the last month, Casket?
No, I can safely say I haven't.
Really? You're not a cereal guy?
I used to be. I used to crave it real bad. I'd usually have a bowl around 8 o'clock at night.
What changed? Why did you stop eating cereal?
I lost the thing I would eat cereal out of.
Oh, I know about this. I heard the other night, Alice, I was shocked that Casket said, I was asking Casket about kind of like graphics, and I said, well, I know, Casket, you love Toy Story 1. What if, Toy Story 1 could be recreated with better graphics? Would you prefer the original or the recreation? What do you think Casket said, Alice?
He said he will continue to enjoy the original.
Oh, Casket. What did you say?
I want to see the remake.
Askin was acting like he didn't care about graphics at all, like there were nothing. I was like, what the F?
I mean, I've literally
Like,
seen
graphics
someone
are an
reenact
important
that
part of it.
entire movie using actual toys, dude, and I almost prefer it over the
Mhm.
original.
Yeah, exactly. Which you said, like, you prefer or almost prefer over the
Look
original.
after the live thing. Watch 5 minutes of it with me. Tell me it's not good. Hmm?
I guarantee I would prefer the actual movie to that. And it's nothing against that. It's not saying that that is crappy. It's just like there is a charm, there is an appeal to the original animation, although it is dated. I don't know. I was shocked, and I think Alice, are you shocked to hear this news?
Not really.
I mean, I
How
would
do
say
you
Toy
feel
Story
about
is dated, but you know what? I'd say
Yeah.
at least 80% of it still holds up.
it? I think it all holds up, but you have to be in the mindset of I'm watching animation that is computer animation that is early, and it's not going to look like modern day computer
Well,
animation,
I know
and
that. That's
there's
why I
an
say,
appeal
like,
of it.
well, yeah, but I'd still say, like, even with that in mind, 80% of it still holds up really well.
Really? So there's parts of it that you think, even if you consider that this is early computer animation, there's like 20% of it that doesn't hold up.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Could you what parts of it do you feel like it doesn't I mean it's hard to say like, but
I
is
would
there anything
say the
specific?
people, like the humans, don't hold up very well.
Yeah,
And
the humans look fucked up as hell.
I would say the animals don't hold up well, like the dog. And
Looks
I
funny.
that's about it. I would say I can't think of much more. I just know that early 3D graphics like that always looked like plastic. And since the characters are literally
Right.
plastic, it really lends well to making it
Yeah.
feel more timeless.
Yeah.
What's
I
up to our
think I
two
mean I agree with you.
viewers?
Wow, yeah, it says four viewers to me now. I agree with you there, Cask, in terms of it's beneficial that they did Toy Story when the computer animations were really new. But and I agree with you that the human and animal figures are really they stick out like a sore thumb.
Really
But
do.
isn't there an appeal to that? Isn't there an appeal with you to that?
I
That
mean,
it's
there
like,
is some
okay,
appeal, but it's like when I saw Andy in Toy Story 3 and he looked a lot better, like the humans looked way better than versus 1 and 2. I was like, yeah, it's really good. I wish I kind of I thought to myself when I saw 3, I would love to see them redo 1 with these new models and all this new technology.
really? Would
Yeah.
you prefer if there had never been the one with that sort of graphics or with those
No,
sort
I
of
think it came
graphics?
out at the perfect
You
time. I think it had the perfect gimmick for the time. That's what made it so popular. It's like, oh, it's the first 3D CGI animated completely movie ever, and it's got this great story to it and great idea, and like, yeah, it's been done before, but it's never been done like this, you know?
what do you think of, the Polar Express?
See, the
No,
Polar
they look fine.
Express, there's a difference. Polar Express used that fucking those suits with the ping pong balls,
Right.
which makes it kind of uncanny valley a little bit.
I
Well, what do
personally
you
have
think?
never. Some people like to exaggerate how much uncanny valley the characters look in that movie, and I personally never noticed. Like I have watched that movie one, like I watched it once in like TV. Maybe you were watching it in the cinema. Maybe you were more able to notice the weird faces. But
It's
when you
not the
watch it on
faces that
TV, it's
freak me
not
out;
so
it's the
noticeable.
movements.
Really? I
Yeah,
feel like they
it's
move more
like
weird.
they use that like rotoscope shit.
Yeah, but that means that they literally look like human beings.
I know. I think the movie would have looked a lot better if they had just animated the figures instead of using the ping pong balls.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever see? I thought it was one of the very first like mainstream movies to use that. I don't know the official term, but that sort of ping pong ball animation style. But the Beowulf movie that
Well, technically, they
includes
used it in Lord of the
Crispin
Rings for
Glover.
Smeagol.
Oh, does he look weird? I never watched those Lord of the Rings movies. Does he kind of look strange?
Yeah, but in that world, it kind of works.
Right.
Like he looks like he would move
Yeah.
weird.
It's weird because you say,
Yeah.
okay, in Lord of the Rings they did it for Smeagol, but in Beowulf they do it for all the characters, including the human characters. And I remember watching that when I was young, and maybe it was just because I was not used to that or something. I didn't even recognize that it was. I mean, call me an idiot, and I was a little kid, or I was relatively a kid.
Well, you must have
I
been a
didn't even
child because
recognize that
anytime
it
they
was
use
that.
that shit, they market the hell out of it. It's like
And I
when
was.
Mars Needs Moms came out. It's like, oh, we're using this new animation, da da da, da da da. And I think they even used it for Monster House, which is why that movie, it is a classic, but the movements are kind of weird.
Ah. But
I
do
don't know.
you really think
I really like that movie. Story.
a
Have you
Monster
watched
House?
Monster House?
Oh, I have, and I love it. I mean, that was a yeah, I love that movie. But do you really think, Casket, it would be better in the grand scheme of things if we had never had that level of animation? I wish it was just as fluid, as clear, as developed as it is now. I mean, isn't there an appeal to that earlier animation?
Well, no, it's not that it's earlier animation. It's these ping pong balls, man, that freak me out. Like, yeah, you can film a guy walking with the thing and it's animated with a 3D model, but it doesn't really have any personality to it. But if you animate it by hand, it's like, okay, they walk like this, and you can animate that little characteristic.
I personally don't feel like it's that noticeable. I have never personally noticed that I said
I
like,
don't
oh,
feel it's
that
that
guy looks
noticeable
weird.
either. I don't feel it's that noticeable either, but in cases where it is noticeable, Casket, I know you've seen this movie before. Rhapsody Street Kids Dream of Santa Claus, or whatever that's
Yeah, I've
called. You know
seen
what
it.
I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're
Isn't there
talking
an
about.
appeal? Is there not appeal? Is there not an appeal to that animation?
I would say so, I guess. I mean, it's like how I like PlayStation 1 graphics.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why why is it like, okay, we can make better graphics than this, so who cares about this? We only made this sort of level of animation, this sort of level of graphics, because that's what we were capable of at that
Yeah, but
time.
man, there are
Why
still
isn't it
people
like,
making games that still look like they came from the PlayStation 1.
okay, there are people making games, that's a different question, but what about animation? I mean, nobody is
I mean,
making
I
and
honestly
if
would love to see an animation that's animated to look like a PlayStation 1 game.
I would too. How many today? I mean, Flash is like over, and I could go on and on about this, but isn't there an appeal to Flash? I mean, wasn't Flash really attractive in its own way? And now that Flash is gone, I mean, a lot of Flash videos have been lost, but not only have the videos been lost, now there's not new animation, there's not new games. made in Flash. And okay, it's clunky, it's whatever, it's of a certain time period, but there's an appeal to it. And I feel like why why do we say, oh, we have to move past these things because we're developing in terms of technology rather
Well,
than
the thing
saying
is, there are people who
they're
still use Flash. They don't use it to make games anymore. You got to remember that whole show, My Little Pony, was animated in Flash.
well, luckily I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about
It's still being used consistently.
but I thought
Did you know
Flash is
that
like dead now.
what is it? Bluey is animated in a program that is very similar. That uses the same like structure in which you just have like essentially like cutouts of what the characters look like. It's very
South
interesting.
Park essentially does the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's not Flash. Flash itself, am
is
I
that
wrong that Flash like shut down? Yeah, it's like totally
yeah?
done.
But there is
And
a
with it,
new but Flash did make a new program to substitute it. I don't, that is essentially the same. It's essentially just
ew, I didn't
original
know this.
Flash. You can still make like Flash animations in the new Flash program. Just that
Because
the
I
original Flash
see,
program is dead.
I was trying to a while ago, tried to find. I remember when there was that whole thing of, oh, Flash is about to die or something, and there was that
Mhm.
whole, in certain communities, that movement. I remember the guy who made Salad Fingers, I think his name's David Firth or something. He had
Yeah,
uploaded this video that included a lot of these classic Flash animation videos that he was saying, and he was trying to, like, if I remember correctly, and this was years ago, just trying to say, like, save Flash, like there's so much to Flash. If we get rid of Flash, you're going to kill all of a lot of these old animations that are supported by Flash. And I remember I tried to find that video again, and I couldn't at all on David Firth's channel, and he has a couple channels, and I just could not find that. Maybe I just couldn't find it, but I was like, man, did he delete this? Is this now, not important anymore because Flash did go away? But Flash is Flash, man. Flash is, and it's not just like, oh, now we have better, and you say, okay, now there is some sort of animation, and yeah, I don't really know Bluey, but you're saying, okay, there is an animation that is equivalent to it nowadays.
yeah.
But it is kind of sad that it's like the appeal here is not just like, paper animation compared to computer animation or whatever they call paper animation. It's like
Mhm.
okay, it's a different thing, but it's so sad that you lose a major thing in the transition that. But that's a whole different conversation in terms of cost. I guess it's all about cost. But
Honestly, Disney did come
w-
out and say that they're going to start working on more 2D animations again after the whole live action and 3D shit have been going belly up.
well, they
Oh,
should. I mean,
the fucking remember the freaking Lilo and Stitch movie actually got all of its money back, and it was actually a huge hit.
Oh, damn.
So they said, you know
yeah,
what,
but
we're
that was
backing up
Lilo
on
and
that.
Stitch. They also made that other movie. I mean, that's Lilo and Stitch, and it's going with a franchise that's very firmly established. But they made that other movie that was maybe it wasn't, maybe it was that other company or whatever. I don't keep up with this at all, and I don't watch any of these movies. But there was that other company, wasn't there, where they made, maybe it was, I don't know, I don't want to say a company, it sounds so stupid, but they made some movie and it was done extraordinarily poorly, and it wasn't like a established IP or anything, and the company came out saying, oh, it's so, like, don't ask us for original stuff if you're not going to go to the theaters for this
Are you
original
talking
stuff.
about fucking Elio, the new Pixar
I
movie
might be, probably.
Yeah, that movie looked
that no
terrible. It
one
Uh,
had
watched?
no advertising whatsoever.
Yeah, but there
yeah,
is a reason why it had no advertising is because it went. it's because essentially that movie was supposed to come out like 2 years ago, but because of the pandemic, they had to move it. So technically, all of the advertisement, like all of the like books and everything, and even the freaking like McDonald's toys came out last year.
Oh,
And people were very weirded out because like, why can I buy a burger with a freaking toy from a movie that is not coming out until next year? And
right. And when it
people,
dis, yeah.
yeah, when it finally came out, nobody gave a shit because they had already spent all of the budget for like advertising like 2 years before.
Well, when it does come out too, I had seen something where they were saying, well, don't ask for new original projects if,
Yeah,
put out, original IP, intellectual property, and then
Pixar
nobody
didn't say
goes to it.
Pixar didn't say it, but yeah, a lot of people. There was a sentiment of a lot of people that like you say, oh, Disney only keeps making the same fucking like sequels, and everybody's making sequels, but oh, Pixar decides to make a new movie that is completely original. It's called Alien, and nobody went to fucking watch it. But like,
Right,
oh, it's because nobody wants to watch an original movie, and it's like, no, it's because Ariel didn't
right.
have any budget for like what was it?
They misuse their budget in terms of
And for the
advertisement.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's creepy that they would say that. I didn't even know that history about it. I knew almost nothing about it. But it's creepy that they would mismanage it so much, but then say, "Oh," and I think it was just kind of a last-ditch effort in order to say, like, if you want, almost manipulating the fans, if you want more original projects, then you have to go see this. But everybody is just doing these reboots and these I guess it's just reboots of old projects. I mean, that's all that's coming out nowadays, or
And the
it's a
interesting thing is that Pixar just announced a new movie that they're working on. That one looks more interesting than Alien. It's called I don't remember the name of the new
Cars
movie.
5.
No, it's a movie. Essentially, the plot is that
Hopper.
this person is Hopper. Yeah,
It does look
Hopper.
interesting.
The
What is
whole
that
plot
movie
is
cast?
that these people that have like a machine that is able to essentially let humans take the control of the body of like fake animals. They are able to make to like create animals, and they can like possess
What?
these animals and become animals.
I'm gonna boycott this shit. This sounds fucked up.
I don't know. It seemed interesting. I mean, it's essentially Avatar.
In the trailer, one of the characters says like, "Oh, so we're doing like in Avatar." They like, and the character says like, "No, this is nothing like Avatar."
Really?
Yeah.
You support rip-offs of Avatar, Casket?
Yes.
Yeah, because they probably better than Avatar.
I never liked
What?
Avatar. Avatar sucks.
Yeah, I never
Me
hear
too.
anyone talking
Avatar
about that
sucks.
franchise ever.
What's
Yeah,
the
who gives a shit
worst?
about Avatar?
What do you think is like the worst movie that has like high critical praise? To both of you.
I don't know.
Is it Avatar? You could say Avatar.
Yeah,
Let's say Lord of the
Avatar is one of them
Rings.
for sure.
Lord of the
To watch
Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
What
Uh,
about Titanic? What are your feelings on Titanic?
I've only seen that movie once all the way through.
I have never watched the whole movie.
Yeah, that one is very long. What about the SpongeBob movie?
I want to give you a very weird. Have you ever heard of a movie called This Island Earth?
No.
It's an old like movie that I had heard a lot of it because a lot of people have made like toys and figures of the main alien that appears in the movie. And I always wondered like, oh, this movie looks interesting, like, especially because of the alien. It's called the Metaluman mutant, and it's this very like iconic alien that is like blue with red and has like their brain coming out of their heads, right? And I
Right.
was just like,
Oh.
oh, I want to know how what this movie is about. And the fucking alien appears in the movie for like not even a whole minute. It's
Oh my
literally like, oh,
god.
he's here. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he is in the ship. Oh no, he is here with us. Oh, we kill him.
You know what was a great
That was
alien movie?
Alien?
Have you ever seen Batteries Not Included?
now.
I've heard of it.
Great movie.
When Alice was
Uh,
saying that of the alien is included only very briefly on screen, and that I'm sure it was a bad movie where most of the appeal was for the alien. I was thinking of the remake, like the 80s version of The Thing, where it's a great movie, but the alien itself is like, I don't know, it feels like it gets like about a minute of screen time or like under 5 minutes, I would assume. But it's
yeah,
so
and
great.
I think the thing that made the movie was talking about the wars is the fact that I was so expecting the alien to be there. Like, and even the poster of the movie had the fucking alien on it, and it's like, you guys just don't have like the
That's
budget to have
like
the fucking suit on, or
remember
what?
remember and I don't remember the commercials, but I remember the movie itself, and then later I heard about the commercials of Kangaroo Jack where they
Ah, fuck that
marketed it
movie.
like the whole thing was like, oh, it's all about Kangaroo Jack. And then
It's
he's in the
about a
movie
talking
for like
kangaroo. It'll be
yeah.
great. It's a fun time.
And then he's actually in it for like a minute, maybe.
Maybe a minute.
And he's only talking during that like scene where he's
Oh,
hallucinating or
and then they made that
something.
animated movie. Remember the animated movie?
Of Kangaroo
No.
Jack in an
Yeah, they made
animated
an
movie?
animated movie of Kangaroo Jack, and he even sang "Mama Said Knock You Out."
I didn't know about that at all.
Yeah, it was a real thing.
Did you like it better than the original Kangaroo Jack?
I mean, at least in the animated one, he talked and shit.
How many stars would you give to Kangaroo Jack?
The original or the animated?
Original.
Had 1.5 stars.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell Casket something very important.
Yeah.
Apparently today they announced that they are making an animated pilot for Homestuck.
Oh yeah, I heard about
Apparently there
that.
is going to be it's going to be made by fucking the creator of Hazbin Hotel for
Yep.
some reason. I was just like, why is she here?
I can't believe earlier today I
To be
called
fair,
Cassie. I said
she loves that shit.
what's been
Oh,
up
that's
today, Cassie? I
fine.
said, oh, nothing.
Well, I'm not a
That
Homestuck
sounds
fan, so
like
I wouldn't really care.
this sounds
Yeah, no.
like
I wonder
really
if
you
they are
don't
going
care.
to be like doing an animated version of the comic, or if they are going to do like their own thing. Because interestingly, they try to adapt the comic. Will be interesting, even though it will be very difficult. I think if they were to maybe adapt the comic that was made later, the one that was actually printed, because you cannot print most of the original comic because the format doesn't work in paper. Yes, you can. This is a comic that you cannot print. There is no way to print original Homestuck unless you have a freaking page. You have an image and then you have a page you dedicate to the chat logs.
All right, everybody, we are now 30 minutes in. I've yet to play a
I know
song. Hmm?
we better go into Casket Radio. Can I? And I guess it's just going to be, unless anyone else joins, me, you, and Alice. Can I request the first song, Casket?
You know what? Pick one out from the best of album. Can't go wrong
One
there.
of my one of my favorite songs, probably my favorite song, although you do have a lot of good ones. I remember the first time I heard this song, I actually thought you were just playing another song. I didn't know you had created this through AI, and I think it is a very good song, and I haven't heard it in a while. I believe it goes under the name like "This Clown Has a Knife."
Ah, Clown's got a knife. You got it. Hmm?
All right,
Up
let's
next
listen
on
to it.
Live Casket Radio, it's Clown's got a knife.
Took a hit before the show. Figured why not, let's lose control. Walked in grinning, feeling bold. 10 minutes in, I'm ice cold. Tight ropes waving, sky turns green. The jugglers juggling things I've never seen. The animals talk, the mirrors breathe. Then a clown walked in and I couldn't leave. Clown's got a knife and he's smiling wide. Painted on joy with a psycho vibe. Big red nose, eyes full of hate. This ain't fun, man, this feels like fate. The ringmaster speaking in ancient tongues. The crowd is laughing with too many lungs. The fire breathers throwing shade, and the strong man's crying in a big parade. The clown gets close, I hold my breath. He's humming circus tunes about death. I bolt for the door, but the tent just bends. I'm trapped in here with painted friends. Clown's got a knife and he's skipping my way. He's humming, sending the clowns like it's child's play. I'm begging the bearded lady for help. She shrugs and says, "You did this to yourself." Okay, this is fine. You just overdosed at the circus, not a big deal. Wait, why is the lion wearing my shirt? Clown's got a knife and a grudge to match. He's got my wallet, my keys, my patch. I'm running in circles, I'm losing my mind. Next time I'll just stay outside. Never trust a clown in the dead of night. Never get high under circus lights. He's still out there, yeah, he knows my name, and he's coming back for the encore game. Oh yeah.
All right, and that is Clown's got a knife.
I have to say, maybe it was I was blinded because that was so long ago, or maybe it was just an early AI song you made. But I haven't heard that song in so long, and I think you've made way better AI songs since then.
You know, the funny thing is, it has the most views out of all the songs I've uploaded so far.
It has an interesting name. I want to give Alice the chance to say her favorite, but if I had to say now hearing that back and thinking of what song that you've created has the most views, I would assume it was like Lawnmower DUI.
I haven't uploaded that one
I
yet.
think that was oh, you should upload that one. That one was good.
I gotta get back into
And
uploading them.
why don't you upload them? Why do you only stream them?
I don't know. The depression took over. I just started thinking, I don't give a fuck about this.
Well, we haven't made a video in a long time. Um, I know we want to give the people the music that they crave, the AI music videos. Um, have you been to Walmart lately, Casket?
Uh, no, I don't believe I have.
Really?
Yeah,
You think you haven't been to Walmart like since the last video we were on?
yeah. I don't. It's been over a week.
Oh my God. I'm reading some notes and I'm not gonna say them. They're crazy. See this? Um, I don't know why we were talking about this, but it says, let me finish this. Hum something, Casket, to entertain the folks. Why is Megamium your favorite Pokemon, Casket?
She was my first.
She
Unfortunately, was
was your first. I
tragically
was reading this
killed.
note. Oh, yeah, with that person. Do you remember that person at all? Do you want to fill in the viewers who might not
Yeah,
know
I
this
remember that
tragic
little
note?
fucker. If I ever see him again, I don't know.
What if you actually saw that person again? Well, why don't you fill in the viewers who don't know what we're talking about, who aren't Mega Casket fans?
My
Megamium.
first game was Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon, and my first Pokemon was Chikorita, and I had it all the way to level 100. I had a
What is
full
that on? Is it
team.
is it on the normal? Is it on the normal Game Boy or is it on Game Boy Advanced?
Color,
Oh, Game Boy Color. Okay.
but I had a Game Boy Advance, so I could play it in widescreen, which was cool.
What were you playing it on? Like when you first got it? So you had a Game Boy Advance, but it was originally for Game Boy Color, you mean?
Yeah, the game is originally for Game Boy Color, but Game Boy Advance can play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games too.
Right. So you never had a Game Boy Color. You just had the
Actually, I
Game Boy
did. I
Advance.
eventually traded my Advance for Game Boy Color and some PlayStation cables that I needed.
What PlayStation cables did you need?
I needed the cables
And
that
who are
hook
you
into the
trading
T.
this to?
Some neighborhood kid. He had extra cables, and he wanted my Game Boy Advance. And he had the cables and a Game Boy Color.
No way. You gave away your Game Boy Advance for the PlayStation cables and the Game Boy Color. The Game
Yeah,
Boy
dude, I
Advance
really
seems like
wanted
a
to play
way better system.
PlayStation.
Oh, you give away the Game Boy Advance? That seems like a primo system, Casket.
Well, I didn't know any better, dude. I was a fucking stupid 12-year-old. I was like, okay, I can still play my Pokemon Crystal. This is great.
What games did you have on PlayStation that you were like excited to play?
Oh, I had so many. I had all
Or
the
like,
Resident Evils, Rogue Trip, Cardinal Sin, Spyro, Frogger,
I love
Biofreaks,
Spyro. I forgot about
Toy
Frog.
Story,
Why did
Digimon
you have
World.
why did you have all these games but you didn't have a working PlayStation? What happened?
Because my grandmother kicked me out and I couldn't get my cables back.
So you had the console but not the cables?
Yeah,
What the F? There is no end to what you lost in that kick out casket.
I
It
lost a
gets
lot
worse
that
and worse every
day.
time. You lost your dignity, did you not?
No, I didn't lose that till I lost my job.
Really? You say you lost your dignity when you lost your job?
Yeah, that's pretty much when I gave up
Every
on
time you
life.
every time you've talked to me about it before though, it seems like it wasn't a big deal. Like that you kind of wanted to get out of the job, it wasn't
Yeah, I
working
did
and
want to get out of it really bad, but the thing is, I could still say, "Hey, I have a job."
did did you really did you were you really like hurt psychologically when your boss said like, "Hey, we don't need you here anymore"?
Basically, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you say that, but then when you say like, I lost my dignity when I lost my job, I never heard that before. I didn't know that. What was it like? What did you lose when you heard, that's not even when you heard, but when the big top got demolished, what did you lose?
Uh, I don't know. I loved that place. I always loved going there. Sad thing is, I never got the chance to really go back there one last time.
When's the last time you went there?
It had been like a year beforehand.
When did it? I don't even remember. When did it get demolished?
Oh, a few years ago during the pandemic.
This is a broad time frame, though.
I mean, I would argue the pandemic probably ended in like 23.
I think we were talking when it. I think we were talking when that went down, but that is really sad. I guess I'd have to look back in terms of actually seeing the dates, but I mean, to me, there's one location in your life that is above all other locations, and that's the big top.
Really,
It
I can think of one
supersedes.
other.
I think you're going to say a certain home
Yes.
that you place above all the other homes. I don't know why. You don't tell me any
Because I had the
stories in that
best
home.
time there in life. It's before I quote unquote lost my innocence, if you will.
Your parents were the most together in that house, let's say.
I wouldn't say that, no.
Really?
Yeah,
I
because
guess it's
most
a
of,
it's a
because most of the
private
time
home.
my dad was in Texas looking for work.
Oh, really? When you were living in that house?
Yeah.
Can you talk about we have 7 people, it says right now for
Yo, shout
me.
out to the 7
No,
people. If you want a shout out, leave a
no
message.
comments. You're right. Shout out. We've
Yeah.
been going on for 43 minutes. Nobody has commented anything. But you talked to us in private about your first computer, which I thought was really interesting, and
Which
I
I
had
have a
never
picture
heard
of
about any of this
somewhere.
stuff. Yeah, but you had okay, now there are these hearts coming through, but we want the comments so we can send us the comments and we'll respond to them. But could you talk about your first computer casket and that interesting story you had?
I remember playing games on the Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network websites. And back then, like the games, they would
Oh,
call
who
them like,
joined?
Jeff,
Okay.
welcome to the live show.
Okay. Continue with the computer.
I would they called like these games they called them clickamajigs at the time.
Did they really call them that, or did you call them that?
No, that's what Nickelodeon was calling them, and maybe some other places.
Clickamajigs.
Yeah, Google it if
That
you don't
sounds
believe me.
that sounds so early. I'm trying to think of like an analogy there of
Like this is like
what's like a really early
1999,
thing.
2000s internet, man.
We The only thing I can think of, I remember when I'm not that old, but I've looked it up, but television when it first came out. Can you think of any other names for television, Casket, when it first came out? It wasn't called television. Maybe that was one of the competing names, but there were these other
I
names.
have no
What
idea.
do you think they were? One of them was Televista. We could all be talking about, oh, I watched my Televista. And actually there is rationale as to why Televista would be more likely to become the top dog, but
I remember
television
when
won out.
Ask Jeeves was the top search engine.
I remember that too. I can't even believe that. I totally forgot about that. Ask Jeeves. I mean, that's remember when you would like look something up? I mean, we're in the age of AI now, but you look something up and you get a Yahoo answer.
Yeah.
I mean, you never get those anymore. Those are dead.
Well, yeah, they closed the service
Those don't
down.
exist. Oh, you literally can't see those Yahoo answers anymore?
Yeah, they closed the service down like a few years
What
ago.
the heck? I guess that makes sense why I don't see Yahoo answers. You, I mean, you would say anything. How do I do this on whatever, Microsoft Word? Yahoo answers. You'd get that for anything. AI, which is much more reliable. It's not just some random guy on a keyboard in Oklahoma saying, do this.
Why
But
Oklahoma?
because it's just such a stupid state. Have you ever met somebody from Oklahoma, Casket?
No, but I
I mean,
have
come
heard of
on.
Neo, Oklahoma. It's the Oklahoma
Neo,
of the.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, it's the Oklahoma of the future.
Did you hear? I heard there was this town in Oklahoma that was like making these new humans, like they were experimenting on fetuses to like create these new humans. Did
Oh
you hear about
shit, we
that?
got a comment! We got a comment from Star
And
Helix.
you,
He says he's back. Yes, I am.
do you know? Okay, Jeff is in the chat. Do you know what these crowns are about in the YouTube comment section?
I'm on my phone, so I have no idea.
Oh shit, he's in trouble.
I'm not in trouble. I'm just on my
As soon
phone.
as Jeff
Jeff,
talks
blink
about the
twice
hearts,
if you
you
need
know.
help.
Okay, done.
Casket. He did. Oh, it says I look at Star Helix and it says 25 XP. How do you get XP in the chat?
I
What?
have
Oh,
no
from commenting,
idea.
I think.
Why? Why do you get XP through commenting? This is insane.
I don't
Casket,
know.
can you comment on your own video? Let's see if there's
I
this like a crown.
can.
Comment poop.
Ooh.
That's not what I asked. And no, there's no crown. And when I try to look at it, I can't see your XP. I don't think it works. Comment poop. Oh, 25 XP. Let's go for Star Helix. Casket comments poop.
Woo!
Comment poop, Casket.
But I don't
POP.
wanna.
Why? It'd be cool.
No one wouldn't.
It'd show that you're like anti-government and stuff.
Dude, the last time I was anti-government, bad shit happened.
Don't even. We lost 2 viewers. Uh-oh, Star Helix commented poop. That was like an anti-government comment by Star Helix. We lost 2 viewers when I started talking about poop, Casket. What are we gonna do to get them back? Can you do
We could
like
play another song.
can you do like acrobatics?
No, I can't. You know I can't.
Can you like?
Oh, there
You
goes
know
the
how
cat.
kind of like? Do you know how sometimes like cool people in like a movie or something will like flick their hair?
Yeah.
Can you do something like that?
Hold that.
Ooh, your hair didn't move at all, but hopefully we actually lost 2 viewers.
Early, I still see 7.
I see 6 now.
What do we do? What do we do? Why can't I hear anyone?
Because none of us are talking.
Oh. Star Helix says someone just ripped ass. Sorry, that was me. Sometimes you just gotta let one fly.
I guess historian's in trouble.
He's just disappeared.
What are you laughing at now?
I have no idea.
Casket, when are you going to make your sushi video?
Possibly this Wednesday.
Are you just waiting for sushi to go on sale?
Yeah.
Is your mom going to be freaked out?
I don't know, maybe.
What if she doesn't let you buy it? What if she says you'll die from eating it?
I'm gonna
I
give her
assume
a
your mom
look.
hasn't tried sushi.
Nah, I don't think she has.
Yo, Casket.
He's back!
I was okay. I was talking the whole time. I'm sorry. It was my fault.
You're just talking to yourself?
I was talking to
Star
myself.
Helix is waiting on the pizza eating contest. Fortunately, that'll never happen.
Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, say again. Can you hear me, Casket?
Yes, I
And
can.
Jeff? No, what the dingus? Oh, I just heard myself an echo say, "What the dingus?" I don't know why my dingus headphones are not working. They might be, kind of like, I was going to say a phobic word with a prefix connected, but what's been going on since I left? I guess the pizza contest was brought back up.
Yes.
Did you like pound your fists and were you in your bed like screaming?
No, why would I be screaming? It's 11 o'clock at night.
What the? Were you? So you were screaming, but you think it? What? You were
No.
screaming?
No, it wasn't.
I can't. I don't know why. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go mute for a second because I'm trying to connect my headphones.
Should I grab my son?
Grab the creature, grab him.
Casket, your mom didn't want you to do the pizza eating competition. Why? Because she
I,
thought you would like choke on it or something.
I have no idea.
And, like at least once a week, you have a pizza eating competition. Essentially, you
I
eat a whole
wish.
pizza. You do
I am
though.
I
now
would literally kill for some pizza right now.
I
Oh,
am
you're not getting it.
holding I am now holding my
Oh,
beautiful
yo.
eunuch.
Hey, Alice.
I'm holding my eunuch.
My eunuch.
You know what I'm trying to say, historian?
Yeah, my eunuch.
Casket, what'd you get for dinner tonight?
I had a Cuban and
What?
fries.
He doesn't have to answer that.
I mean, calorie-wise, that's not too different from eating a pizza.
Yes.
I ate a
I
hamburger.
just realized
Cu-
I haven't eaten since about 2 o'clock, and I am starving.
Cuba's probably 50 calories, fries probably 50 calories. So, yeah, I would imagine you are starving, Casket.
Dude, I saw his Cuban sandwich. It was gigantic, and then it
He
came with like a
sent
big
you a
side of fries.
picture of that Cuban sandwich?
He was on webcam with it or something. I
Yeah, I
forget.
turned on my
Oh my
webcam.
God.
We're watching
You don't send
Wednesday
me crap, Casket.
because you're not part of our Wednesday sessions.
Casket, put your like your pointer finger and your middle finger and put them like on your eyes so it creates kind of like a V.
Why?
It's like our casket signal.
I don't know about that.
How can you send Jeff all this crap and you send me this crap?
Because I figure you're usually busy working.
Uh, I'm never too
It's
busy to
Saturday.
see. I'm never too busy to see a sandwich you're eating, Casket.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
You're such a liar. Is it true that you created all that problem with the police recently, Casket?
What are you talking about?
When you whatever, okay, well, I won't bring it up. Okay.
I ain't been in no trouble with the police.
I'm just kidding.
Remember that time that the police thought that you were a a Latin American lesbian, and they tried to capture.
Did they? Did they really think that, Alice?
No, I'm trying to make a story up.
I can't believe it's 11:11 at
We've almost
Casket
been
time.
going for a full
Let's.
hour.
Well, we
You know
have
what?
7
You know
viewers at
what?
11:11,
We
and we
should do
have
that.
one commenter in a Star Helix. We need more commenters.
We need more
I mean,
commenters.
Alice, can you
That
say
would
in
be so
Spanish?
fun.
The commenters might actually all be in, they might be Spanish speakers. Can you say in Spanish, Alice, we need more commenters, and then say, like, you know, Casket's a cool guy. He doesn't have, like, health problems. Like,
Necesito
Más,
más
just,
comentarios.
necesitamos más comentarios.
well, you're just copying
Casket
Jeff.
es un tipo. Casket es un tipo genial y
Yeah.
no tiene ningún problema de salud.
Oh my God, we got more viewers. Casket, we got 8 viewers. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. What's up?
Don't let them go.
I was thinking of a funny thing. What like a funny thing for everybody in the Casket universe to do. We all get together. We make fake stories about Casket. We all write them down, and then we make a contest to see which story is better. We make fake stories of Casket that never happened.
He
Let the
hates
people
when I do
decide
that.
which one was better.
He gets mad. You should
To be fair,
you
I
should
think
do
I would
yours in
win this
Spanish.
contest. I did have you believing in
No,
duty in a bag.
you did. That actually has more to say about unfortunately, my opinion about you, Casca, than anything else. Oh my God, we got 4 upvotes, Casket. Can you do
Oh,
kind of like
nice.
a dance? Do a dance.
There we go.
Okay, that's not a dance.
What do you expect me to do? I'm lying down.
Like stand up and like
I'm
do
not
a dance
standing
on the
up.
bed. Do a dance on the bed.
No, I'm not doing a dance in the bed. The ceiling's too low. Well,
Tell me about the worst restaurant you ever went to. Tell me that classic story.
I love that this is a classic story because nothing happens. His retelling of it
This
is
is
he went to the
this is
restaurant and it was bad.
the best story Casket has ever been involved with.
All right, tell it.
Shut Jeff up, Casket. Tell the greatest story of all time.
well,
Mi scusi.
I went to
Scusi.
Steak and Shake, and it was extremely dirty, and they called me a woman.
That was the worst storytelling of all time, but that's a much better story than that. Tell the full story.
Oh, come on, people have heard this story already.
No, they haven't. We've got
The
eight
dirtiest restaurant.
viewers.
Go watch it.
Tell it again. Tell it even better. Make those viewers
How
that
can I
watch the
tell it any
Dirty Fish
better, man? I
show
barely remember the
nine
interaction.
Tell it
nine
in the
viewers,
style of
Casket.
tell it like Mark Twain
No,
would.
don't tell them the style of Hemingway. Fuck that. Tell them the style of Casket King, and you did it great
I
when you
just told
told
you
the
in the style of
story.
Cassie King.
He
It was
told
so
it that
Cassie.
time, but he didn't understand that he was telling the greatest story of all time. And now he understands it. So tell the story like nobody's ever heard it before.
Oh man, I look like I
You are
got my
going,
arm ripped off.
oh my God. You lost 3 viewers, Casket, by not telling the story good enough. We had 9, we went down to 6. And
Mine
nobody
still says
besides Star Helix,
7.
nobody's commented besides Star Helix, so what the heck? But please, pretend we live in a universe no one has ever heard of the dirtiest restaurant you've ever been to. Tell this story as if it's breaking news. It happened today.
Dude, I barely remember. I know my menu
Casket, come
smelled
on.
like vomit, and
No, start earlier.
I don't know, man.
What happens when you're sitting down at the table? Is it a dirty restaurant, or is it when you walk in, do you say, "Oh, this is really dirty," or are you like,
No,
"Okay, it's a normal
from the moment
restaurant"?
you left the house.
What?
Narrate from the moment that you left the house.
I left.
Yeah.
I left. I left the
W-
house.
Were you in that car? Remember a long time ago, you used to have that car that was in that laundry video where you had that kind of. It was interesting. I've never seen this before, but you had this kind of like embroidery thing at the back seat. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Were you in that car when you went to the dirtiest restaurant?
maybe.
Who put that embroidery thing? Was it you, or was it like, did you buy the car with that already
Oh
in
no, that's
there?
my mom.
So she put it in there, or did she buy the car with it in there, or did she
No,
put it in there herself?
she put it in there.
Was it for like an aesthetic thing?
I guess.
Oh my god. I might have to go. Let's see. Jeff might have to take on the lead here in terms of getting this stupid story out. It is kind of crazy. I don't know why all these people are here so late at night. Oh shit, I might have to go. Keep talking, Cassie, but I might leave.
Oh man, I just
Talk about talk about the dirtiest restaurant.
it was dirty. It smelled like vomit. Like there was crusty shit on
Yeah, oh
stuff
my
and
god.
walls.
That's like if somebody said, "Tell me about Casket." He was a YouTuber, whatever, Reddit guy.
Look, man, I barely remember the fucking restaurant at this point.
He's gone.
We lost him. Well, we've been going for an hour now. Should we keep going or should we end this?
Let's end it.
Alright, everybody. We hope you had fun. And we'll see you some other time. Goodbye.
Bye.